That we represent Cornell hockey. I mean, our expectations is not to be middle of the pack. Our expectations are to challenge for a championship. I mean, you're sitting here and you look around all the banners. I mean, our expectations is a lot greater than where we were picked. And there's been plenty of years where, we've been picked to be finished, 7th or 8th, and we've won the league. And so, these guys came here with wanting to be a team that carries on that Cornell's tradition of excellence and winning and playing in front of the best fans in college hockey. So, they have a lot of expectations, way more than a media or coaches poll would ever put on them. College hockey and college sports in general, it's not about getting an opportunity, it's about earning an opportunity. And I think that a lot of college athletes make that mistake, is that they're on a program and they feel the coach is just going to hand them a position. And when we recruit athletes, we tell them that, the promise to them is if you're the top goaltender, you're the top 6 defenseman, or you're the top 12 forwards, you'll play that night. However, that promise stays true to, all the way through your whole 4 years. So it's a great recruiting, but the guys also know as a junior and senior, nothing's guaranteed in our program. Well, I think that, we fell off the pace, and you can go back and dissect. I mean, there's a lot of things occurred in that time where we fell off. I mean, 3 overtime losses in a row, 2 or 3 of them on the road. I mean, it was a tough span, and I thought we righted the ship a little bit too late going down the stretch drive. But I think there was a statistic that came out in the summer that over the last 7 years or 6 years, we are one of the top 8 programs in the country as far as our NCAA ranking. That doesn't help you not making the NCAAs, but the whole year is it's not just a snapshot. We're trying to also get to the NCAAs as well as win our league. So, we were knocking on that doorstep with the last team to get knocked out of the NCAAs last year. We don't want to be that team this year, and so that means getting one extra win or one extra tie. But we gotta. These guys understand that importance because they are an experienced group. They understand that it takes one tie and it knocks you out.
Obviously, it's just a huge honor. To be nominated by your peers is obviously something I think a lot of people will be honored by, and just people that came before me, a lot of great names there. So I think it's just a big honor, and hopefully lead the team in the right direction this year. I think just the Cornell way of playing hockey. It's just hard work. Being accountable for everything you do, and just taking notice that you're kind of up there on a pedestal for the younger players. Making sure you're setting a good example every day, and coming to work, I think. Yeah, definitely. We're excited to get going. I mean, we've been scrimmaging for however long now in the preseason against each other, and I think we're just excited to play some other teams for once and get the season rolling. I think we have some high hopes, and we're really looking forward to get going here.
I think we've grown a lot as a team and kind of built off last year. We're working really hard in the weight room, and I think things are really coming together. The freshmen have all come in ready to compete, and we're hoping for a good year here. Yeah, I think it's the same as always. We've always been a hard-working team. I think we play our systems really well, a really disciplined team, and we're gonna try to outwork and punish teams that come into this rink. I think we have the best home ice advantage in college hockey, so we're just gonna kind of try to build off of what we established last year. As last year we kind of reestablished our culture, so just build off of that and just get the train headed in the right direction this year.
I think it's just the little things, as a personal player, I think guys, going through the off season with stuff they need to work on, specifics to their position, to their game. I think, we each have our own tendencies and our own little things that we like to, work on every day after practice and throughout the summer. So I think, if we stick to that and make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable and, each other accountable as teammates, that, we're always, working on little extra things after practice and in the gym and stuff like that, we're going to be better off for this upcoming season. I think just a big thing is, staying true to yourself, who you are as a person, your personality, doesn't need to change at all. It was a big year last year, just growing as a person, as a player. So I think to be able to carry that on from last year into this year is a huge thing, and to bring along the newcomers, the freshmen, and make sure they have a comfortable transition to the new style of game that they're about to be playing in. Also with the sophomores and juniors, just to pass on the leadership qualities that you've learned throughout your 4 years here, and just make sure that they can maybe absorb some of them and make them good leaders for their for this year and for their ensuing years.